And we are in a game between what is, oh sorry, no, not what is, we have Asian, versus 99% on the dire side. You might actually know them as a former Fnatic that actually won Dream, oh no, they didn't won, they came second in DreamHack Winter 2011. I just looked that up. Yes, I did. Shame on me. Anyway, we have them fighting for a place in the Division 2 for GosuLeague. This is not the last round yet. They still have a way to go. So only one of these teams can continue to fight for that spot, and we will see who that will be. As we have, what is Asian? We have Asian on the Radiant side and 99% on the Dire side. And the reason I say what is because it's WhA, so it's like the start of what, and then I just go get confused and stuff. So we oh, and I have a co-caster with me who does not have any pets. His favorite hero is Techies or otherwise Earthshaker, who lives in an apartment that doesn't have any pets, and who is doing good today. And it's the night. Hi.
Hi.
What's your favorite food?
Wow, we're going through everything tonight.
Yep, yep.
Oh, I have no clue what my favorite food is, actually.
Okay, do you have any food that you definitely don't like, then?
I'm not very fond of fish, like, overall. But I can eat it, but it's not my favorite.
And do you then mean the fish, or do you mean things like shrimp and stuff?
Shrimp and stuff are fine, but fish are less fine.
Okay.
How about you? Oh.
Food that I definitely don't like. I've been raised with the mentality like, you know, you eat what you get, kinda.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Yeah, so I don't really dislike anything really. I'll eat probably anything. And what I really like depends per day. Sometimes I really want spare ribs, but sometimes I really want Mexican food or something. Maybe. So it differs. It differs. I do have a pet though. I also live in an apartment, and I am doing good today as well. Okay, so let's jump into the game. Oh, hey, Darkseer. We did talk about that earlier, but we have so far. Sorry, I'm just gonna go over the bans and stuff. Lycan, Lone Druid, Furion, Brood Mother, Chen, and the Tinker being banned out. First pickup was the Enigma actually, for 99%, and they played him in the previous game too.
Yeah.
And we saw some good black holes coming out from Bugtop. As well, the pickups for the Radiant so far is a Darkseer and a Leshrac. And that means they have secured a solo lane. I mean, normally, well, actually, they just picked up the Darkseer because they don't want to give it to the Dire, probably. They don't want to get that combination with Darkseer and Enigma up on the Radiant, up on the Dire side, so they had to pick it up themselves. So Leshrac is going to be for them as well. They still have a chance to pick up the Sand King if they want to get that combination. But Chaos Knight at least now out of the question because that one got picked up by 99%. They could still go for something that can support that, like an Age Apparition, if they don't want to run the risk of having that one banned out in the next ban phase. But if they're going to want to run Enigma in the jungle, they might want to pick up a solo lane hero just to have that one sorted, or another jungle hero, because Enchantress is still in, then they can have a solo hero and Enigma.
Yeah, they can always solo Enigma on the hard lane and just push that lane back a little bit, but yeah, well, there we go, Ancient.
It is going to be the Asian
Everyone loves that combo.
Yep. It's a frequently played combination. Some teams seem to favor Crystal Maiden or Venomance or something like that. But yeah, Age Apparition is just a very successful hero. It's going to be a kill with an AA there.
Yeah.
If he unleashes his abilities all at once. And last pick for we have Asian. I mean, they actually might want to go for a support hero as well, even though for their lineup they kind of need something to go together with a Leshrac or with a Darkseer, because they need some kind of combination too. Otherwise, they'll just have random heroes. And there we have a Shadow Demon that's a good combination with Leshrac, because he can just use Disruption. And actually, they have a combination. They have picked up their support and a combination with Leshrac. So Disruption followed into a Earth Spike from the or split rather from the Leshrac with a guaranteed stun from them. Queen of Pain will be banned out for 99%.
I have to say that I like those three heroes. They work really well together, all three of them. Like, just a vacuum into a Earth Split is also very nice. Like, you get a full stun on the entire team. It's also very nice. Yep. And just as you said, Disruption into a Split is just amazing. And then you put up the Edict and Soul Catcher, and it's dead.
And maybe the Replica Wall there as well. It's a lot of damage coming out from them. As well, actually, what is Asian knows that there's still supposed to be a solo lane up for the Dire team, so they ban out the Windrunner as a solo lane. But Queen of Pain already was banned out by 99% as well. I'm wondering why they did that, because they might want to pick it up for themselves. They're banning out the Enchantress so that WhA Asian is not going to get a jungle hero anymore, even though they could run Darkseer in the jungle, but I don't think they will do that. Which other jungle heroes do we have?
It is I think it's possible if they do actually run the Darkseer in the woods and have Shadow Demon Leshrac down on the bot lane. That can also be possible. And then they can pick up 2 solo laners now, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and there's a lot of solo lanes already out of the pool as well. Brewmaster ban out, and the first
Invoker's
pick
still
up
there.
is actually going. Actually, first pick is on the Dire side. Did not realize that yet. And
Yeah,
there's
there
the
we go.
Invoker. Going through the first and the second set of bans and being picked up here. Crystal Maiden is going to be picked up by WhA Asian. Oh, this makes me believe that they're going to play the Shadow Demon very aggressively. I have seen Asia play that one before, but it looks like he's not here. And he is in WhA Asian as well, so.
Bounty Hunter?
Bounty
Okay.
Hunter.
Hmm.
He can solo lane as well, though.
They might throw him bot and just have Invoker in the middle, and then Ancient Apparition, Chaos Knight top with Enigma support from the woods.
I think that would be a very good option to have. For WhA Asia, what can they do? They kind of need a carry. They kind of need something to withstand the Chaos Knight. Maybe something like a Morphling or something? That's a good combination with the Crystal Maiden, but basically everything is a good combination with the Crystal Maiden, so I'm not sure. And they might actually want a hero that can be a bit more present early game, maybe something like a Dragon Knight or something like that.
I don't think they will pick up a Morphling. Like Ancient Apparition is pretty good against the Morphling. But yeah, they do. They do pick up the Morphling. Yeah.
So they still put out the Morphling.
My mistake.
No, it's well, sometimes people just want to take that risk of, if there's already some kind of semi-counters for that in the opponent team, but you still want to do your own strategy because you believe it works. And that's this the case.
Yep.
That's the case here, I believe, yeah. I'm actually wondering if Chili Willy is actually Asia perhaps, or not. And I'm going to check that out. View Steam profile. Yeah, it is. Ha. Was already confused. I did see him earlier, so yeah, okay. Never mind. Shout out to a guy from Chili Willy, forgot his name though. Well, that's a nice shout out.
Look at fun Germans.
Yeah, because that's what WhA Asian are, Germans. And imported Danish, I guess. And let's go over. I'll go over WhA Asian, and then I will leave you to go over the 99% people.
30 seconds.
We have the Darkseer being played by Asia, as I just checked that it was indeed him, even though his name says differently. And he will be playing that Darkseer on a solo top lane. We have Shadow Demon being played by RMC, who will be playing support role here, as he did pick up the Observer Wards. And we have some nice. I'm trying to read. Oh, that's not a nice word.
The battle begins.
Yeah, let's not read that out loud. We have Fada playing the Leshrac, and he will be going into that middle lane, probably with a dual lane, with the Shadow Demon there as well. And a dual lane on the bottom lane as well. Crystal Main being played by Nacho Baroness von Dedes. Yep. And Pimpalicious playing that Morphling. Oh, Bounty Hunter.
He just wants to pull the lane so he gets more XP.
Yep. Nice job though.
Where is he pulling it?
Yeah, I think all the way behind the second tower, maybe. No, that way.
Crystal Maiden is gonna give him a piece of her mind, though.
Oh, there's the frostbite, and the creep's helping out as well. He might be in some trouble, but it's still level 1, so there's nothing else to help out here. He's gonna do some damage to the Crystal Maiden as well, but Bounty Hunter, well, at least his plan worked, because there's the creep wave to the creeps, and that's gonna be some experience for him, as he did take a lot of damage for that, but, whatever's worth a disruption. In the meantime, going off on the Chaos Knight, taking a stun here as well, but Leshrac actually has to back off because the Cold Feet is there as well. Chaos Knight still taking a lot of damage, has to back off because RMC's right clicks are just too damn amazing for that one. And Self has been popped in his middle lane. I do like Disruption, by the way, as a caster, because all of a sudden, there's a dot that disappears from your minimap. And you know, oh, something's going on.
Yeah, you can actually see everything happening right away. That's
Yep.
nice.
And usually it's the initiation too, so you don't really miss anything. That's really friendly. And I just realized that actually that's working out okay, I guess. Yeah, it is. Cool. Never mind.
So aggressive down on the bot lane.
There's still? Yeah. You can introduce the dire set for us because we
Yeah.
didn't really go over that yet.
Let's do that. 99% or 99 is be playing the bounty hunter or the Gondor down on the bot lane against his dual lane, and there we go. And we miss it.
And that was a combination of the cold feet and the abilities from the Chaos Knight, both Reality Rift and Chaos Bolt, and that was a Shadow Demon going down.
Yeah, Thug Life and Gogwan or Gogwan, I don't know, something like that. Playing in the middle, Chaos Knight and Ancient Apparition. In the woods, Brooktop is playing that Enigma, as he did last game, and Char is playing the Invoker.
Yep, and that is everybody here. As Enigma is thinking about going into to maybe get a kill on the Darkseer, but I don't think they will be able to get that. He gets chased down now by a Probok now as well. Oh no, Leshrac in a lot of trouble, but Disruption will save his life at least. Well, pretend to save his life. His Separation is gonna get an illusion root from that though, but he doesn't die. That's the main thing that matters. And Self being used in Leshrac. Very interesting middle lane here, as it's two dual lanes that both work very well. Both of them work very well together. Shadow Demon Leshrac is a combination that you usually see, as well as a Chaos Knight and a whoa.
Great down by Gondor. Going out into the woods, harassing a little bit, and then just waiting up, seeing if he backs off. He does not back off. Comes back with a Unada and an instant toss, and able to finish him off quickly.
That was everything that was needed for that kill then, or what? That, I mean, yeah. Nice. Job by the Bounty Hunter taking that kill back. Well, kill back, rather? Nah, taking just an extra kill. On a lane that he should not be winning in theory.
I don't think he's winning the lane really, but that was really nice and gave him a lot of pressure back.
Yeah, and of course it is the Morphling, so that is the one to watch out for in the end. Chaos Knight being very careful now too. He can't really farm a lot. He's 7 for 2. He can't really go in all that much because one disruption and a stun might still end his life, especially now that they're Soul Catcher level 2. And so he can't really be all too aggressive. So he really has to be careful, has to make sure that Age Separation gets it. Oh, Reality Rift, okay, he can be aggressive, definitely can be. Shadow Demon will be saved, no disruption there to save his life, as Chaos Knight is backing off. As Chaos Knight being put in a disruption.
It's just so interesting to see, like, both these combination lanes with Leshrac and the Shadow Demon, as well as Ancient Apparition and Chaos Knight. If any team is like a little bit, not careful at every single moment, they get picked off.
Oh, talking about being picked off, there goes the Shadow Demon down towards the Bounty Hunter. They knew that they were there and they were still going for it. Soul Catcher up on the Bounty Hunter, but he'll be back out with his Haste Rune.
They did not think that Chaos Knight would run past the tower like that into the forest.
I think he was thinking he was kind of safe. But yeah, like you said, these two combinations, because I was in a sense when Morphling died on the bottom lane, of course. I mean, in theory, Chaos Knight can just, stun one, cold feet will go off, but then there's the Shadow Demon, he will be able to disrupt the target, and that gank will fail. But at the same time, the same thing can happen on the other side, because they need both heroes there for the combination, and if the disruption goes off, then Chaos Knight, if the disruption goes off on the Age of Separation, Chaos Knight can just stun the target, or stun Leshrac, and Leshrac won't be able to do a stun. And if it's the other one that they initiate on, Cold Feet will go off from the Age of Separation on Leshrac, and Leshrac can't just stand there and pull a stun, because then he'll get stunned by the stun as well, by the Cold Feet. That's it's a very tricky lane for both.
You have to be so careful. If they disrupt the Chaos Knight and want to go on him, Cold Feet comes up, and as soon as the Chaos Knight comes out of the disruption, he'll just throw a stun. It'll be a 100% sure Cold Feet. So yeah.
It's definitely for both. It's a very interesting lane. Even though so far it's of course been 2 kills in favor for the Dire team. Also with help of the Bounty Hunter, of course. Bounty Hunter who's taken now 2 kills, 2 for 0 on this bottom lane. Morphling, of course, fairly free farming, 32 for 12 right now, and we see Leshrac in a little bit of trouble, taking him out of his won't get stunned though. Disruption there to help out as well. Sunstrike will not hit as Fada just stopped there for a second. Takes him 1 second stun though. 2 more right clicks. Reality Rift does not hit because there is no vision in the meantime. Chaos Knight's gonna try to get away from this one. Cockpit going up on the Shadow Demon, who still goes down. And the stun latches on 2 heroes, but it's not enough. Because the creeps took down the last hit for the Shadow Demon.
He
And
just tries to pick up the Chaos Knight, but he gets the cold feed. That is the fun thing about this middle lane. You have to be so careful.
Yep, as soon as you're cold feed, you kind of have to run away, because if you continue running, then... Or continue attacking even, it's just too risky. Frostbite, Bounty Hunter, taking a lot of damage from that. We farm through, want to go for it, but that's one last hit away from dying, and he backs off. He is safe. He is safe. In the meantime, top lane, which is kind of boring lane apparently. 24 for 0 for the Darkseer, as Invoker is on 26 for 19. They're fairly even, and of course we have seen some Sunstrikes, but they have not been in for an assist for the Invoker, so he's still 0-0-0.
Dire's bottom tower is
And
under
Enigma so
attack.
far only going out of the jungle once for that gank in the middle lane just now, where Shadow Demon indeed died, so that is something that he got back. But does have a black hole now, so we might see him move out again soon again to try to get someone in that black hole and take a kill with that.
Wonder if they'll try to go for the Darkseer. With the Surge, he is a fairly hard player to gank, but...
Malefice might be able to help out there, but yeah, like you said, it's gonna be very tricky.
Yeah, with Malefice and Black Hole, they should be able to pick him up now. I think they go for it.
I think they go for it too.
But Invoker's a little bit behind.
There they go, Cold Snap, TP out, Malefice though, Sunstrike, and that's gonna be a clear kill for sure. Invoker taking the last hit for that one. He did not even
Wonder
try
why he
to
ran
do
up.
it.
Was scarcely worth my notice.
Yeah, it's it would, well, maybe he
If
thought
he would have just like ran down right away, I think he would have been able to escape.
Yeah,
just the
ran
Malefice
past
up,
the Enigma,
Surge,
you
and just
mean.
try to run. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He would have had more chance than he had now for sure.
Or at least like force the Black Hole. Could have done that. Now they still have the Black Hole available if he comes out again.
Yep. And he will probably use it. In the meantime, the tower gets pressured, but there's fortification, so it will slow them down for a bit. And we have Chaos Knight a bit out of position. He's trying to avoid ward, perhaps, as they come in from the side in this middle lane. They want to kill someone. It's going to be Shadow Demon. There's a 1 second
Wow.
stun. Cold Feet there. Puts himself on the disruption. Will be cold feeded when he gets out, though. And there's another Reality Rift, and that is going to be Shadow Demon going down. One more hit. Bounty Hunter actually taking the last hit as he takes a hit from the tower as well. And is going to be backing away with 36 HP. In the meantime, Leshrac taking a 3 second stun will go down. Nation Operation taking that one. And that is 7 for 0 in favor of the Dire right now.
Bottom tower is under
Looking
attack.
really
Everything
grim.
going in favor of them. Like, it's just such small details in every team, like every little fight. And they just bring that little extra to every fight to actually come out on top and not lose a player.
Yep. Age Separation ulti is not gonna hit anything, but Crystal Maiden does not mind. Age Separation still takes the last hit for that one. Crystal Maiden is so squishy. Also,
Yeah.
that's just level 5 still there, and it's too much for her to deal with. And it's gonna be another tower, because the tier 1 tower on the top lane did went down, and Enigma are now rotating here with its Eidolon, and they will be splitting up again soon into more Eidolon disruption in the meantime. Going on, oh, that's gonna be the end of the Invoker, most likely. There we go, Leshrac taking that one down. There's a first kill right now for the Radiants, and they want more. They want to get more. Are they gonna be able to get Bucked Up? But Bucked Up still has his black hole ready. No search in 5 seconds if they want to go for it. Malefice going off on Leshrac, vacuum there. If he could do his black hole with 2 heroes, but he's not. Nah, he's not. He's gonna die. There's a second kill there. But Darkseer taking the last hit with his Iron Shell. If he could have done his black hole, and there would have been people there to help him out, but they just left him there to die. Of course, there's nothing bad with that, because of course Bounty Hunter's been continued to farming, as well as Age Operation being fairly safe. He's not really farming, but I don't know what he is doing, actually.
Running around, thugging it life.
Yep. Indeed. And he has 1300 gold. Wonder what he's going to be saving up for, if he's going to be the one to be completing his mechanism, or if that's going to be... No, that's going to be Enigma.
Ulti going down towards Morphling. I think they see him. I think they want to go.
Oh, they're going to get the chance for Crystal Maiden. No, the Crystal Maidens!
Left.
Wow! Why not go back if you see them coming? Really?
I don't think she did. Like, Gondor was invisible, and Chaos Knight was around the corner when she came running. Then the Ancient Apparition ulti, Janata up, she's slowed, and she's dead.
Yeah. And that is indeed one dead hero. Another in favor of the Bounty Hunter, by the way. Bounty Hunter 4 for 0, he can really snowball this. And Shrek enemies and trying to get a kill on the Age Decoration will be able to get it as
close.
well. Haste Rune will be able to get away though, takes the track, takes a stun, 2 seconds, Shrek in a lot of trouble, pops his 1 charge, will not be enough though, there goes the last hit, Chaos Knight taking it, Disruption was not there to save his life, actually it was even on cooldown, but it didn't get him anymore. Shadow Demon not able to save his teammate. Pimpalicious is now 1500 gold. Pimpalicious basically, right now, the Morphling is what needs to save. We have Asia. We have Asian. Without,
I'm just not really sure about that. Like, I don't think the Morphling will have a chance. Like, you have the Chaos Knight, you have the Invoker, you have Gonda, you have triple carries that can push out just as much as a Morphling unless he gets great farm, and he hasn't actually been getting that great farm.
But he is, if we can't
never mind, he does have pretty good farm.
Yeah.
65.
1600 gold up on him. He's not doing that bad, but he is the one hero that could still save them. I mean, the rest of the heroes of the Radiant aren't really fit to deal with the combination of heroes coming out from the dire side, so Morphling is their hopes and dreams right now. And they just have to hope that he's gonna get enough farm to deal with that, and to be able to carry them at some point. Get some more kills, even though they have gotten some kills now. Shrek level 8, 39 for 5. Age of Deprivation ulti is gonna fly, but where is it gonna fly?
They were looking for Darkseer, but they just didn't get anything with that.
Okay.
Oh, look at this, look at this.
What is this? What is this?
Invisible Chaos Knight. He was just looking for it. You can see it in his... Oh.
Alright, well, let's check the bottom lane. Crystal Main went down very fast again. Placed a sentry ward, but didn't do anything anymore. Vacuum there. Enigma taking a lot of damage from the Iron Shell. Is gonna try to get away from this one. Won't be able to do so though. Will get down to the Darkseer. Pimpalicious will be able to counter that. Gets a surge, but there's a 3 second stun because Chaos Knight came in from the side. Takes a kill on the Morphling, and that is going to be Darkseer trying to get away from them. Plays this wall, so that might help him somewhat. But takes a 3 second stun though. Are the Illusions still gonna be able to kill on the bounty hunter? I don't think they are. They are not. I like how we try to juke things around his wall and constantly going through it again. But didn't work out as planned, as intended. But still they got down the Enigma, but Morphling dying. Oh, Sunstrike! Oh, 35 HP left. Self being popped instantly, good choice. If you know where Bounty Hunter is. So main died 3 times so far. Oh. Goldcraft heavily in favor of the Dire right now. It's no surprise they having most of the kills and 1 tower in favor for them right now. But it's not that much. I mean, it's only 3.5k or so.
The towers are even, aren't they?
Oh yeah, you're right. Towers are even. So 3.5k. And that's 9 kills. That's something, but it's not as grave as you might have expected it to be.
No.
They want to go for the Darkseer though. He sees the Bounty Hunter now because he ran in range of the tower, I believe. Gonna get a track up on him. Sturge is there as well, and he is gonna be out safe. Hopefully.
Will he actually TP in there?
Yes, he will. Hello, Leshrac. Do they have a gem or something to deal with that? No, they don't. They only have the ward that's still standing there. They won't get the Bounty Hunter though. And 4 heroes now from We Have Asia on the bottom side. We have Asian, sorry. On the bottom lane, and they're looking to push down the tower. I mean, with Leshrac only 1 tower down so far, it's quite unusual. And of course, he was in the middle lane, so didn't have that much chance to push.
Oh, the ward.
And that's gonna be Shadow Demon taking a lot of damage going down. Soulcatcher making sure that Crystal Maiden is the one that actually gets a kill. Age Deprivation also is not gonna hit. Not gonna hit. Tower taking some damage. Is there gonna be an Edict as well? Sunstrike. Oh wow, Shadow Demon taking a lot. It got killed, actually tower getting the last hit. But Meteor there, Reality Rift, Crystal Maiden out of position, will get killed off here for sure. Enigma takes the last kill. Invoker goes down as well to the Darkseer, and that is 2 for 2 on this bottom lane. Where the tower still stands, it gets denied right now. And that will make it 1 tower in favor of the Radiant team.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Even though, of course, it's a deny, it's not as good as otherwise, but they will still get some gold from it, so that is always nice. If you're behind, you get some gold extra, that's always welcome. 6 for 15 kills right now. Oh. Edict there, 4 seconds done up on Leshrac, Vacuum there as well. Age Deprivation also gonna fly in, it's not gonna help the Chaos Knight anymore because he goes down. And Enigma is looking to go for a black hole from the look of it. It's gonna... Wow, Leshrac going down already. they're gonna have to catch the Shrek because he's already down bounty hunter taking the last hit for that one, and the rest of the team backing off, wisely so.
And Enigma got the tower while that was going on.
And Enigma still has not done his black hole even once, right?
Nope.
Sunstrike. Not gonna hit. Shadow Demon on the way out. It's a bounty hunter still tracking. There he goes, Disruption, Soul Catcher, Bounty Hunter might be in some trouble here. He does have his invisibility reform still going through, but not enough. Deafening Blast hitting on 2 heroes. Age Deprivation ulti gonna fly in. Bounty Hunter will be safe for sure. And Age Deprivation ulti is actually hitting on some heroes, but that just forced them back. It doesn't hit on the Morphling, he'll just continue his farm. And actually this tier 1 tower going down here on the bot lane is not that bad for the Morphling, because it will give him more space to farm. If the Dire leaves them alone right here, which I don't. If I were the Morphling, or I'm not, but if I think he should find another place to farm, because I can't do that much in teamfights right here, but he's continuously staying on this lane, and he should be like maybe going to the top lane, because that's a lot of free farm there.
Yeah,
Team fight it out.
they're gonna pick up another tower here now in the middle.
Radiant's middle tower has
And still pushing on the other, yeah.
They're having a split push right now, because the middle tower is pushing indeed, as well with Chaos Knight and his Phantasm being used for that one. Takes a stun though, but can't be stopped by the Shrek at least. Shadow Poison is flying through. Tower getting harassed a bit, but not being pressured right now anymore.
But as you said, Morphling went up to the top lane right away.
Yeah. To continue that farm, because that's what he needs, and it looks like he's going for Ethereal Blade. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do. I mean, which of the heroes will we be able to instantly kill? Maybe an Age Deprivation, maybe a Bounty Hunter at some point as well. Bounty Hunter actually, whoa, going towards the bottom lane. We have Tuck Life staying alive barely with the mechanism charge. Will still go down to the Leshrac, though. Enigma taking care of the Darkseer in the meantime. Toss on the Shadow Demon, is gonna try to get away, but gets a Reality Rift in the face, and Chaos Knight takes it out, and that's gonna be the rest of the Dire on the run. It's 1 for 2, as they could still go in to kill off the Reality Rift. Done, 3 seconds, Fata is in trouble, Bounty Hunter is in more trouble. There's the Black Hole, and that's gonna be Leshrac down, and Crystal Maiden down, most likely to Reality Rift helping out, and Enigma dominating, getting a double kill for that one, as wow, I can't believe Bounty Hunter got out of that one. He goes solo, but yeah, not enough to take it. And that was the Morphling was not there, of course. He is farming, and that's the thing that he should be doing as well. But it will cost them a tier 2 tower, and it only costs them an Age Deprivation, and that's not a bad one to lose.
Yeah, and this is pretty much what I was afraid of when we saw the lineups. Like, there's pretty much a lot of push coming out from the Dire side with the Enigma, and they don't really have enough to counter push them right now. Like, every time they try, they get caught out in either the Chaos Knight or Invoker or a Malefice from the Enigma, and they just trade heroes, like, at best.
Yep.
And still lose the towers.
It's and they don't really have that much counter push. I mean, the normal counter push heroes would be like a Windrunner, Beastmaster, Earthshaker. It's like the best counter pushers, but they don't really have that much. And as you say, there is a lot of early push mid game. There's a lot of mid game presence for the Dire side, and there's just not that much from the Radiant side coming out of there to deal with that. They can't really deal with it. They're giving away towers because they know that they can't go in there. It's just like this Roshan going down, and they know that they can't go in there because they would not be able to win a fight. Now, if they would have picked something like a Tidehunter or something, that would have been very different. 3k gold up on the Enigma, by the way. That's quite something. If he's getting a Blink Dagger, he already has his mechanism.
Yeah.
Could buy a Blink Dagger and his Phase Boots. And with the Darkseer building towards the pipe. Or a Hood first, of course, but pipe will be after that one. Ethereal Blade ready on the Morphling, so we might see him going around ganking a bit more, but at the same time, he is doing that at 20 minutes in, when the Dire already have 20 kills, and his opponents are not going to be as weak as he might want them to be. And that's
no, like, yeah, it's they really have to find some kills now and find some openings and get some of the carry heroes of the Dire side to capture them out and get some of their farm away, because you see Gondor is building against BKB probably, and
Yep.
about 1400 gold, 1500 gold away from that.
Yeah, but what you said is exactly what they need to do. Catch out heroes that are by themselves, and because they can't take team fights, we have seen that. They really have to catch out some heroes, and it looks like they're not. Well, they're trying, but they kind of would have something like a smoke would be a good thing to do. But there's now 3 heroes of the Radiant side in this middle lane, hoping maybe that Age Deprivation will make the mistake of coming on the wrong side of the river, but I don't think he'll do that. And they are just waiting there for nothing. Shadow Demon does have a smoke in his bags. And we have a nice arrow on the minimap.
Because, I mean, like, the Morphling is farming, yes, very well, but the other heroes, are they getting enough to be able to counter all these powerful heroes of the dire side? I mean, Invoker, Chaos Knight, as well as Gundar?
Well, we see that Morphling is actually highest farm per minute on 410.
Yeah.
But there is 3 heroes up on the dire side that are not that far off. I mean, Enigma's almost at 400. There's 2 heroes close to 350. And that is just 3 heroes being very close to your main carry, and that's very dangerous. With only on the Radiant side, only the Shrek coming close on 315, together with Darkseer to 322.
Regeneration.
So gold-wise, I mean, oh wow, check out the difference on the supports actually. Age Deprivation on 260 and Invoker on 340. I don't know why I call them in support, but those are the 2 lowest ones. And Shadow Demon and Crystal Main being both on 160 and 140. It's just massive difference right now. That's going to be the major difference. 7,500 gold in favor of the Dire team right now, as the Radiants just got us up on this bottom lane. I don't know what they wanted to go for there, though.
They wanted to get the Gunner, but or the Bounty Hunter, but I don't think they would be able to. They have a scent reward, but yeah.
Yeah, they have a scent reward, but no dust. He would be too fast unless they could get a real stun on him. And of course, Ethereal Blade is there, so if they would have spotted him out, then they might have gotten that. And with the Ethereal Blade, that might have been a kill.
BKB up on Enigma, BKB up on Chaos Knight, and BKB up on Gunner or Bounty Hunter in about 280 gold. So all these BKBs coming out, I think that will be so tough for this Radiant setup.
Yeah, they need to catch them out, and they need to maybe bait out the BKBs and then back off, and then go in afterwards, because otherwise
they cannot fight with the BKB shot.
Exactly.
They will get demolished.
Exactly. No Soul Catcher, no Disruption, no Darkseer stuff, no Crystal Main stuff. Crystal Main is basically the only thing that you can do as magic, because her right click isn't that amazing. Even though I sometimes say that it is, I lie. Being sarcastic. It happens. Age Deprivation picked up a Force Staff. Just in case Morphling does initiate, he will be able to Force Staff away.
Yeah, it just feels like the Dire are getting all the items they need, and the Radiant are just a little bit behind.
Yeah, in the meantime, stun doesn't last to anything. BKB up on the Enigma, wants to pop a black hole, pops a black hole, got just 2 heroes in that one, and that's gonna be Shadow Demon down, it's gonna be Shrek down, double kill for the Age Deprivation. Morphling going down to the Chaos Knight as well, who just came out in there and only used his Reality Rift to get that as well. And did not even use DKB in that fight, and they just want to continue pushing. They can now. They have the advance, they have the item that they wanted to, and they can do that. 35 seconds until Morphling is back up again. This might as well be a tier 2 tower, maybe even more. Wow, just wow.
Yeah, like, just BKB and Black Hole from Enigma holding down, was it 2 or 3 heroes? It's like all they needed. The Radiant did not afford to get caught like that.
No. No, and they were there trying to look for a kill. That's why they were all there. But if you look for a kill and you're close to a tier 2 tower of your opponent team, they still got a kill though. Age Deprivation being out of position. Bounty Hunter is gonna try to get revenge on the Crystal Maiden. Might be able to do so as well, but being forced out again as Enigma goes down here. Stun from the Shrek hitting there. Invoker taking a lot of damage going down as well. Morphling taking a kill on him as Chaos Knight is on the run, and this is a massive turnaround. BKB is on, and he will be able to be out of there as he is one of the fastest heroes in the game. And that is 3 for 1. Only lost the Crystal Maiden, and he got 3 kills in return as well on the Enigma, Invoker, and the Age Deprivation. A great fight for the Radiant side. I was not expecting that. That was pure overextension.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also they went in a bit like 1 by 1. Like they didn't go in as a team, and that is very crucial for a team like that goes with Edict, that goes with a Morphling shotgun. They can just pick one up one at a time and then just continue fighting. And if they don't go all together, they still overextend a little bit too much, and they will be able to lose the team fights like they just did.
Yep. BKB up on Shrek now as well, as we did see him building towards that. And Darkseid actually picked up a gem, so Bounty Hunter won't be as safe as he thinks he is, or thinks he was actually. That might mean a different in the next fights as well. And of course, Morphling getting a kill there, very important, but it was actually his first kill only.
Yeah.
He did not get.
But he's getting a lot of farm.
He is getting a lot of farm as well, and well, like we said, he can save it. He can save the team if, especially if they're gonna continue to overextend like they did just now.
They have to fight all together or not at all.
Yeah.
They cannot go into a Morphling with the shotgun. They cannot do that.
Yeah, and for WhA Asian, that's actually a bit different, because if they go in with all of them, they might not come out victorious. They have to try to catch out heroes out of position, like they did just now. They caught out 3 heroes out of position, and that was very successful because they did take the kills. Bounty Hunter picking up another Minter Hammer. It's going for the Desolator most likely. Most likely.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, unless he really wants Mjolnir at some point, Maelstrom. But I don't think he wants that. Nah.
No.
Nah.
Black Hole's ready again now, so I think the Dire team want to look for a team fight now.
Yeah, and I was actually wrong. I thought Darkseid was going to build towards a pipe, but he actually built a mechanism as well as a Vanguard, so going for a very tanky build. And this means that there's no pipe yet up on the Radiant side, but I guess that's not that big of an issue, because most of the damage coming out from the Dire team is physical with the Chaos Knight and the Bounty Hunter there.
Well, don't be too sure. Like, Ancient Apparition ulti and Meteor from Invoker has a lot of damage as well. So.
It's true. I wouldn't underestimate those two. Morphling building towards the Yasha. Oh, sorry, Manstyle. The Yasha up now as well. Or did you just say that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You don't have to.
Oh well. So both. Well, actually, wow. Did I just see that? No. Okay. So Mechanism up on Enigma, Mechanism up on Invokers. I mean, don't mean Mechanism, I mean BKB up on Enigma, BKB up in Invoker, BKB up on the Chaos Knight, and BKB up on the Bounty Hunter, as the only one without a BKB is the Age of Deprivation up on the Dire team.
They know what they need in this team fight, like in the team fights. They know they need the BKBs just to control the team fights, and if they have that, they can just go on and push.
Yep, and that is exactly what they're going to do with this Tier 2 towers. Last Tier 2 tower in the game for them to take down, and they will have not a lot of defending heroes there, as it looks like they rather go for the Tier 2 tower in return on the bottom lane.
I'm not sure this is a good trade for the Radiant side. I think they would want to defend, but we'll see.
And they might actually do both, defend and, well, actually no, they're gonna take the tower, but they have to TP back instantly, because it looks like 99 wants to continue going for this tower, and they will be able to take it as well. Double damage room up on the Chaos Knight. He still has his Phantasm up as well. Backing off, being a bit more careful, because the TPs have went out. Everybody here now again, including the Morphling. Gonna probably try to Ethereal Blade someone very soon. There he goes. It's gonna be the Chaos Knight, taking a lot of damage from that. There's the BKBs, and that's actually the first one going down the Shrek. Buying back instantly, Black Hole for 3 people, and that is already 2 down of that one. And that is Morphling taking a cold feet. We forming through, will not get hit by that cold feet, as we see Bounty Hunter on the way out. Still tosses on the Morphling, who morphs into strength, will be able to stay alive there. Is chasing down heroes, wants to get a kill, wants to get another kill. And the Tier 3 tower is down, but the barracks are not yet. The barracks are not yet down. Darkseer getting stunned up. Will be going down, drops his gem. Invoker taking the kill with that Sunstrike of his. Age Deprivation still drops to the Morphling, so that is something they got in return. Ethereal Blade doing its job there. Bounty Hunter still around, actually. Very low on HP, but wants to just be able to maybe kill off some strays if they see that they are weak, but actually now he backs off together with the Enigma, as Invoker already went back. He was already back, and he did a Sunstrike from from a far away. Got the kill with that one.
Have to say that fight is still won by the Dire. They have 3 heroes surviving, and the only difficult part for them was like the Chaos Knight going down. But they got the Tier 3 tower, they got a little bit damage in on the melee racks, and they got a lot of heroes down, and forcing a buyback from the Radiant. So still a 1 fight from for the Dire side.
Yeah, definitely. Even though I have to say they did defend, and it could have gone a lot worse.
Definitely.
Even with all the BKBs on it, it still didn't go that bad. I mean, they lost the Tier 3 tower, but the barracks are still standing. Very important. And I'm actually quite surprised that when the Darkseer died, nobody thought about picking up the gem. So that one's still there. Age Separation ulti? No. Oh, yes. Not gonna hit anything, no. And actually the Darkseer didn't pick that up either. It's like,
They
okay,
destroyed the gem.
no, it's still on the ground.
It is?
Yep.
Oh, then there were two gems then, because they destroyed one gem that was here, right outside the base. Morphling
okay,
and
then there were two.
someone.
Because there's where the blinks are. That's where the gem is. Blue
Oh, there's
gem.
another gem. Yeah, yeah.
And Donkey just picked it up. There we go. And that's it. Everybody back to farming again. The gold graph looks 14k in favor of the Dire team right now, with a steep drop where the team fight just happened. I have to say though, before that, it seemed quite. It stayed for even for a long time again. It's quite surprising. Well, not surprising. It was just
But every
able
team
to-
fight that a bounty hunter survives, if he just gets some tracks up,
Yep.
he gets so
That's
much
a
gold.
lot of gold.
His desolator is completed.
Yeah, he did get a lot of gold on that fight as well, and he did not die as well. Even though he was very low for the almost entire time. Vacuum
Wow.
bounty out the pops a big way. This time he might die though. Yes, he does. And that is gonna be a disruption. Soulcatcher lands on one of the creeps of Invoker, but Invoker going down so fast. The 2 quick kills in favor of the Radiant team right now, and that could. If they're gonna be able to do that more often, then this could definitely turn around. Buyback from the Invoker, and it looks like this will be a Roshan in favor of the Radiant. Sunstrike will hit though. Wow, actually does quite a bit of damage on the Morphling.
That was a great fight by the Radiant again, and the Dire have to be careful. They can't get picked off like that.
Exactly.
Again, like we told before, like if they get picked off one by one, they will still be able to lose the team fights, and they might actually be pressured even onto the racks.
Yeah, Zero Blade. Actually, that's quite a bit of damage on that Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight who picked up a Hyperstone as well as a Morbid Mask. Weird combination. Oh, Crystal Maiden takes the Malefice, Cold Feet there as well, Vacuum there as well. Stun does not hit. They tried to do a stun into a vacuum into stun, but it didn't hit. Didn't work. It was a bit miscommunication there. Roshan's still up, and it looks like Dire this time want to go for that one. Radiant knows that they're there though, but they don't really have that team fight. They don't really have the team fight.
They're getting pressured in the base, so Morphling is there to clean it up, but he's got to replicate in the fight, I believe.
Yep, he does. Oh, Enigma popping his BKB, has a black hole up if he wants to, but has to find more heroes than one. Shadow Demon, there's a black hole, but there's nothing in there. And Shadow Demon still goes down as well as Crystal Maiden. Enigma gets picked off here. Morphling taking the kill as he morphs into this fight. As Shrek taking a stun, 2 seconds, vacuum up to the high ground so they can't chase down the Darkseer anymore. As wow, that was a fight definitely in favor of the Dire, even though the black hole did not catch anything. Buyback from Enigma, and they will get this Roshan now, as this was a 3 versus 1. Well, not
I think
3 versus
Morphling
1,
wants to
3,
pick
4,
off
1.
the Chaos Knight. I think Morphling wants to go. If he gets to replicate, no, he doesn't have anything to replicate. Ah.
He could ethereal play one thing, but there he goes. Should have used it. His separation ulti. Will hit. No one. No one. And Chaos Knight picking up the Aegis. So next time he will die so fast like the team fight on the bottom lane, he will be able to get up again. And will be able to be fine, continue hitting and stuff like that. The stuff that he really wants to. And Crystal Maiden and Shadow Demon, that's a tricky thing. I mean, there's 2 really hardcore support heroes up on the Radiant side who do not have that much. I mean, they have 2 bracers, that's nice and stuff. But on the Radiant side, sorry, on the Dire side, they only have one of those supports, that's the AA. And AA even has some extra useful items, because he did pick up Yule's Scepter now, as well. He already had that 4 staff. And that's just actually having an extra really useful hero in a team fight makes a lot of difference.
Definitely, definitely. I'm just a bit surprised that they actually managed to defend the racks so well.
Earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was quite impressive indeed. And they did take out some heroes as well. I mean, they really have to be careful, but there's always a chance to win. And for them, it's just taking advantage of all the mistakes that the Dire team makes.
Yeah, they still need to find people out.
Yeah.
They have so great initiation, so if they just find one person out of place, he can just get picked up so quickly.
Yeah.
And that's what they really have to look for. They can't really take the 5-on-5 team fights as they want to, as they would like to, but yeah. Darkseer is always good, like a wall and then a vacuum through it. It gets really chaotic in a team fight when it does that.
Yep. And talking about team fights, I mean, if you have a team fight and you're being aggressed by a Chaos Knight, what do you want to do? You want to pop yourself into a Ghost Scepter, which Leshrac picked up, so he won't be able to get picked off. Because I said earlier, I said 2 supports, but Leshrac actually doesn't have that much either. I mean, he picked up a BKB and now a Ghost Scepter, but normally for Leshrac that was solo farming in the mid lane, you'll see a lot more from him than just this.
Yeah, but it's all because of that interesting dual lane versus dual lane middle.
Yeah, definitely.
The Dire got a little bit better out of that since they opened with 8-0, but just that Chaos Knight Ancient Apparition is so strong. It's so hard to engage on a Chaos Knight because it's pretty tanky, even from the beginning.
Yep. And,
if you look at him now, he's got 20 bonus armor.
Yeah, that's a lot. He also has his Solskjaer's ready though, and that would be the cue for them to go in on this barracks, and the 4 spirits are already there. Just some steady damage. They get stunned though. But they just kill off the barracks. If they can do this a couple more times, those barracks will still go down at some point. There they are. They're gone.
They should be just able to keep this up now. I think they should be able to push on down to the racks and then go back and be done with it, but...
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's see indeed. They're waiting for the next creep wave. Here it comes. Don't really have a pipe to start it off with. Do they want to go in on this? Yes, they do. For now. Track going off. There they come. Here comes the Chaos Knight as the first hero going in. He backs off again as well. Ancient Apparition is going to hit. There's the out of 3. 2 seconds set up on the Dark Sphere. Deafening Blast going down. And there goes the Dark Sphere going down. Morphling still gets a kill on the Ancient Apparition though, as Chaos Knight takes down Leshrac. Black Hole was there only for a short period of time. And Bucktail backing out again because he is very low. Chaos Knight taking so much damage from that Morphling as he pops his Aegis. Wow, the barracks still went down though. Chaos Knight is back up again, gets a 2 second stun up on the Morphling, and Morphling on the way out. Morphling into strength. Will he be able to get away from this one? Yes, he will. And there goes the Bounty Hunter going down. Crystal Maiden actually taking that last hit. See right click power very much as Chaos Knight is going to try to back out from this one. Is taking a lot of damage, has 2 Shadow Poison up on him, so they will continuously see where he is, as he will be put into disruption to stop the TP from going, and he will go down here. Darkseer taking the last hit because he brought back, I believe.
I had to say, again, actually, a successful defend, even though they lose to the Rex, but they defend better than I think they will. Like, I think it's a little bit, the Black Holes, they are not perfect. They're okay, but not perfect. If they would get better Black Holes off, like target the Morphling with the Black Hole, I think they would have won that team fight a lot easier.
Yeah, because the Black Hole just now did not do that much for the team fight, right?
It held down a stun target that was already stunned, and that was, yeah.
They did get the melee barracks, so that is something, but they did pay for it with 4 lives of heroes, and that is a lot. And they gave Morphling some kills for him as well, as he now has 3,400 gold up on him, and he already bought his ultimate orb for whatever he's going for next. Maybe still a Lincoln Sphere if he wants to just dodge that stun from 4-second stun from the Chaos Knight if he wants that.
Yeah, it might be.
1,500 gold, he bought something.
He won't go for a Scotty, will he? No.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. He bought an ultimate.
Yes, he is. There's another ultimate orb. And I think he has it about complete as well. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Being brought to him right now. Completed Ayaskadi. I'm not sure about what I think about Ayaskadi. I mean, it's nice and it looks cool. I used to be a really fan on him from that on Lich when I played just, you know, casually. But it's just, it
is a good item.
It is a good item. It's not that cost efficient.
No, it's pretty expensive, but I don't think he's that worried about his health right now. I don't think they have enough like mega burst in the dire side to just burst him down, because they're not really hitting their combos right as they should be. Like Ancient Apparition ulti together with the Black Hole should really be targeting Morphling more so they can get him down. Now he's pretty much roaming around freely and he's doing a lot of damage, able to pick up the carries of the dire team.
Yeah, that might soon change because, like you said, well, he doesn't have a BKB, but there now is a Sheepstick up on the dire side, up on the Evoker, and that might change that around. Oh, that's... I thought it was an illusion! But that went down so fast! Bounty Hunter going down! Wow! Ethereal Blade doing his job, and that is the Radiant pushing down the tier 1 tower, tier 3 tower on the middle lane, bottom lane. Wow, yes.
You have to be careful now. They cannot lose fights like this. Bounty Hunter cannot die like that. They have to be more careful.
Ulti, gonna hit someone. There we go. It's Fada. Look at those barracks just dropping so fast. Piplush being turned to Piglet. And there is the stun in the vacuum. Chaos Knight pops his BKB, runs out. Barracks still go down in the meantime. Bucked up looking for a black hole. Fogre going down. Unstoppable Morphling takes care of the Chaos Knight. And that's Morphling taking care of the Age Separation as well. And there goes the rest of the barracks. Do they want to go for more? Because there's 4 heroes down up on the dire side. And only Enigma.
They want to end it.
And they want to end it. They go for the tier 4 towers. There's no fortification up anymore. As well, Manstyle helps there as well. With the illusions from Piplush doing a lot of damage as well. And that is going to be the throne. That is going to be the GG.
Wow.
I want to see this gold score before we end. It's still 15k in favor. Black Hole there catches 3 heroes, but it doesn't matter. He goes down still. Experience graph almost back to 0. That is a lot more realistic. As,
that is so nice.
That is...
Just like we talked about, they cannot get out and get picked off one by one against a Morphling with the shoddy. They have to be more careful.
Yep.
And Gondor goes out, gets picked up right away, they get an instant kill right after, and then he can just push towards the racks. And with the Morphling, that farm, he can just demolish the racks so quickly.
Definitely.
Wow.
Great fight for WhA of Asia. As we will see them in the next game. I'm not sure if that's going to be with the next password. I'm just going to say this is a GosuLeague match to see which team is going to make it into the Division 2. It's a qualifier for GosuLeague Division 2. And I'm here with the Knight. Actually, I haven't asked this all day. Do you have any shoutouts or plugins or what stuff like that? Where people can find you and stuff like that?
I haven't really been casting much lately, and I've been having some problems with background sound and stuff, so I'm going to leave that blank for right now, and we'll see what happens later. So.
Well, then I will just say that you should check out my website, SheeverGaming.com, for information about me, where you can follow me on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, and stuff like that. As I will switch